Let's talk about 4 things today. Why you should never get a tattoo. Is there a timeless style of tattoos? How to never regret your tattoos. And the question I've been asked so many times, do I regret any of my tattoos? So tattooing has been an integral part of every culture from the beginning of time until now. Tattoos were thought to be religious. They were about marking criminals, identifying with your tribe, becoming a man, a warrior, marking an event in your life to adorn your body with beautiful imagery. To now being about looking cool, to follow the trend. People treat it as a fashion statement, an accessory. And listen, I've been a tattooer for more than 20 years, so I've seen a lot of trends come and go. The American tribal of the 90s. Who can forget that lower back tribal, affectionately called the tramp stamp? Early 2000, thanks to the show Miami Ink, tattoos were popular, but this show really took tattooing from underground to mainstream. Rihanna started a new tattoo trend every time she got a new tattoo. Angelina Jolie got her tattoo copied God knows how many times, as well as David Beckham. Oh my god, Vin Diesel when this movie Triple X came out. It's just insane how many of those I did. So people getting tattoos because of a trend or because they got influenced by some artist or some character in the movie is nothing new. But now more than ever, because of social media, people seem to get tattooed just to say, oh, I have a tattoo, but without putting any thoughts behind the design itself. And of course, because of social media, the trends are spreading much faster. And it's insane the number of shitty tattoos we see on the internet. And the latest trend that comes to mind is the ignorant style. This style started because some people didn't want to pay for a professional tattoo service. So what they did, they just started tattooing themselves at home with the stick and poke technique. Then their friends were like, well, would you do one for me? They were doing that for practically nothing, if not zero money. And it just snowballed into a lot of people doing the same thing, and it just became a trend.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to make your own stick and poke tattoo.
And the reason why it's called ignorant style, it's because of the lack of seriousness that these people have towards the tattooing craft, the poor quality of the designs, and the lack of drawing skills. But I mean, who am I to judge? If you like a crooked line, you do you, I'm fine with it. But for me, this is where tattooing starts to lose its meaning. And this is mostly where people start regretting their tattoos.
Regret every single tattoo I've ever got.
I regret all of my arm tattoos.
Regret every single one of my tattoos.
My biggest regrets in life was getting my chest tattoo.
Don't get the tattoo.
I've ruined myself with tattoos.
When you start getting tattoos to imitate other people or to just follow a trend, instead of doing it for yourself. And don't get me wrong, if this is what you want to do, I'm perfectly fine with it. I love all tattoos, especially the bad ones. But keep in mind, the chances that you will regret that later are much higher than if you would do something that you absolutely love the design and or has meaning for you. You know, falling for a fashion trend is one thing, you know, you waste a little bit of money short term, but falling for a tattoo trend have very different consequences on your life, especially if you can't hide it. So I'm 46. Soon to be 47, and I got my tattoos over a very long period of time. And to be honest, I'm not even done yet. I still have a little bit of room that I know what I want to get. And I started very early. I started at 15 years old, and I know it's a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Dishonest? I believe I meant hypocritical. Yeah, to tell you that you could be too young to get tattooed, but I always wanted to be a tattoo artist. And since I didn't have a B plan, well, I made plan A work. But I see so many young people now getting covered within like 6 months to a year or so. Just because of the style of tattoos is trendy, it's cool to have a lot of them. Or some famous artists got a new one. From 16 to 30, bro, you're gonna change a lot. And you know what? Case in point, everything I got tattooed from 15 to, I would say about 22, 23. Every tattoos I got them covered. So back in the days, we used to have this expression, social getting your head done, getting your hands, getting your neck, anything that would be hard to hide. Most tattooers would actually refuse to do that for you if you weren't completely covered before. You know, you start your sleeve from the shoulder down. You don't start your sleeve from your hand up. It was some sort of unwritten rule in the tattooers community. That now has long gone. If you look at kids' faces, neck, and hands. This picture is an amazing representation of what it was back in the days versus now. I think the core value of the industry changed a lot, but I think it comes with popularity. If more and more people does it, more people are willing to bend the unwritten rule to make money or to make someone happy, which is understandable. I'm not gonna be the old timer fucking bitching about, oh, the new generation sucks. I think everything's gonna come back full circle at some point. You know, think about your trendy clothes. Maybe 1 year or two before a new trend start and you decide to just throw everything out, rebuy the whole wardrobe. People seems to forget sometimes that tattoo stays for a while. And I'm sure now more than ever, a lot of kids think, I'll just get them removed later when I get tired of them. The pain and the price you will pay to get tattoo laser removal, it will be something you will remember for a long time. And I think that's one of the reasons why tattoos have become more popular than ever, especially smaller one. It's because of the climate popularity of tattoo removal. And also trending, you have artists and famous people getting their tattoo removed. I think that's the reason why they don't care about the quality of the tattoos. The reason why they don't really care about the design, even if it's something that doesn't mean that much to them, because I'll just get it removed later. Bro, that doesn't work all the time. It's not 100% sure that your tattoo will go away. First thing first, how deep it is. If you're getting tattooed by someone that's trying to dig for gold in your skin and the tattoo is super deep and almost engraved in your bone, I'm telling you, this is not going anywhere.
I can't do it anymore.
How saturated your skin is, the quality of the ink that the tattooer used, pigmentation of your skin, how old the tattoo is, and the person who's doing the tattoo removal. Do they have a good laser machine? Do they have experience? And funny enough, today I was scrolling on Instagram and I found that picture. 5 tattoo sessions to remove the name. Look how good that thing still looks. So if you're thinking, oh, it doesn't matter, I'll just get it removed when I get sick of it, this tattoo might not go anywhere and even leave you with a weird looking scar. I think Pete Davidson tattoo removal is a great example. Although this guy has the money to pay for the best tattoo laser removal and most likely has the best painkillers that there is. Just that little writing below his shoulders took 14 to 16 months to remove. And it was $2,800. I'm pretty sure that tattoo didn't cost more than $200-300. Also, a great example is the girls getting their tattoo removed because of the new trend of the clean girl look.
21-year-old, like, what? We were in the army? We fit in. Now we don't. Now I want just sleek and cute and girly and like chic and what? Ugh.
Fine to follow a trend because, I don't know, you see someone that you like with a shirt and you want to buy that shirt is one thing. But Jesus Christ, falling for a trend for tattoos is absolutely insane in my head. I can't. Now, is there any style of tattoos that are timeless? In my humble opinion, I think there are 3. Japanese style, Polynesian style, and American traditional style. These 3, in all the years I've been tattooing, always been in style. But I will do a deeper dive into the tattooing history in another video, especially Japanese tattooing, because it is 98% of the work I do. Okay, now let's talk about how to never regret your tattoos. The best way to never regret your tattoo is don't get one. Well, because we can never say never. Second thing, wait as long as you can. When you think you have a genius idea for a tattoo and you want to get it now, wait. And if you're thinking in your head, oh my God, I've never seen this as a tattoo, most likely it's because it's a bad idea. Number 3, find something that has meaning to you. Number 4, I say don't ask advice to your friends, family, people around you about the design you should get, placement on your body that you should get. You should only discuss that with your tattooer. Because what ends up happening is everybody else gonna give you an opinion about the colors, about the size, about the placement, about the design. This could blur your judgment and you're gonna be ending up getting a tattoo trying to please everyone around you. Remember that you're doing this for yourself, not anybody else. Number 5, just ask yourself why you want to get a tattoo. Is it because you saw something so often on Instagram or TikTok that now you're like, I think that's cool. I think I'm gonna get that. Even something we don't like, if we see enough of it, we might end up liking it. Number 5, 6, don't get them too young. Just wait. The next one is don't shop for the best price, but shop for the best tattooer for the project that you want. Remember, cheap tattoos aren't good and good tattoos aren't cheap. Not too long ago, someone asked me, what is trendy? What would be cool for me to get? I don't have a tattoo. My advice to that person was, don't get a tattoo. I never got tattooed because of a trend. I've always chose imagery that spoke to me that I really liked. In other people's opinion, I could not care less. Much like my clothes, my watches, my lifestyle, I do these things for me because I like them. So on the question, if I regret any of my tattoos, if I could snap my fingers and change a couple of things, I would not get tattooed so young. Because I think I would have much nicer tattoos because I did cover up everything that I had made from 15 to 20 something. But back in the days, we didn't have internet and I wanted to become a tattoo artist so bad. And the only way to learn how to tattoo was to get tattooed. So I got a bunch of shit done just to be in a tattoo shop and see how it was made. My neck, my head, my hands, they got me a lot of trouble at the airports when I was traveling when I was younger. Not so much in my older days, but in my 30s, it was really annoying. So I think that I would actually remove these. I don't regret the designs. It's just that if I could do it differently, I would just do a traditional Yakuza style suit. So when I wear long sleeve and just a regular t-shirt, you don't see anything. Listen, you can never say never, but I think at the age I'm at, I'm pretty sure that I won't regret my tattoos now. And I always say the same thing, it's never too old to get a tattoo. But there's such a thing as being too young. Having tattoos for me is a lifestyle. It's not a matter of fashion or how people perceive you. It's a very personal thing. And even after doing tattoos for so long, I am still completely obsessed with them and in love with them. So yeah, I apologize if you hate tattoos and you were hoping for me to regret mine, but that's not the case at all. Let me know in the comments what you think about tattoos and if you regret your tattoos. On that note, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time and I'll speak to you in the next one.